For the longest time in my life, that is in my formative years, I have not liked mass cinema at all, and that was purely because of their lack of storyline and meaningless glorification of heroes. But lately, a few fine mass films have restored my faith in the genre, and Pathan is just an addition to the list. Hello Cinefam and welcome to my review of Pathan, where I promise to not go overboard with the praises because it's my favorite star's comeback. I am not gonna tell you what Pathan is about because it is, and it's also not what you saw in the trailer. I mean, basic storyline is what you think, but holy shit, the twists and turns create an entire new destiny for all the characters each time. It's Siddharth Anand's story with Sridhar Raghavan's screenwriting, and my god, I don't have words to express how much I've loved the writing. We'll discuss that in details as we move to the good section. Sid Anand is the director, and before this, I have only seen his War, that is from his recent filmography. And yeah, in the past, I've seen Bachna Hai Hasino, and I must say that the way he delivered and executed is just unblemishable. And before anyone says anything about the action, I must address the fact that our people do have double standards. If NTR picks up and throws an entire bullet slash motorbike, whatever it was, you're okay with it. But when it comes to Bollywood, in similar things, they start searching for logic, and this is not out of nowhere. I saw people criticizing the train action sequence and the jetpack one, which I found quite pointless. Pointless in the sense is not to their criticism, but to the way they were expressing it because they were legit cursing the film. Anyways, I'll come to flaws, but let's first jump to the good in Pathan. Number 1, Shah Rukh Khan. With Pathan, he has proved yet again why he is called the king of Bollywood. With him coming back after a hiatus of 4 years, after people saying that his time is over, and countless other harsh things that one can't even imagine of, completely forgetting that this is the man who kept us entertained all his life, the man who has made us all fall in love with cinema, with all these big reasons, and to answer back all those faceless, nameless trolls. Pathan is not just a movie for us now, it has become an emotion. Being a true mass film, it gave SRK his full share of moments to shine and to create hoot and clap worthy scenes. I tell you, almost every single time he appears, something happens and people hoot. A fight, a dialogue, some romance, or even a joke. Every damn scene of him is designed for the masses only to realize that how much we have missed this for years. I mean, in Pathan, Shah Rukh does what he's expected to and delivered more than ever. Number 2, the writing. Let me show you. Yeah, so this is what I tweeted on 24th Eve, and because I thought कि क्या ही कर लेंगे, but man, little did I know that the most surprising element of Pathan is going to be its writing. Although the staple story is conceived by Sid Anand, a man to be praised a little more here is Sridhar Raghavan, the screenwriter of Pathan. For your info, he is Sriram Raghavan's brother, and everyone certainly knows who Sriram Raghavan is after Andhadhun. So, you see, Sridhar has been the writer of several episodes of CID, the first season of Criminal Justice, and co wrote films like Khaki and War. So, obviously, you know how prone he has been to writing these thrillers with innumerable twists and turns. I just can't convince you enough to celebrate the film as some worthy things are waiting in for you. And one of those things is some brilliant writing by this man. Number 3, situational humor and OG dialogues. I can't emphasize enough on how much I love the one liners by SRK and the situational comedy in the film. Many references can be given, but not now, not this scene, that scene, absolutely nothing. To me, the film is filled with these moments leading to deafening laughs, claps, and whistles. Personally, I liked the dialogues by Abbas Tyrewala in Pathan because those were not just mere dialogues, most of them had direct and real life references to SRK's life, his struggles, his rise, his fall, his superstardom, and everything he's gone through, which takes this film to another level, another zone. Even in the film, in its entirety, wishes to teach us that people do turn old and retire. Doesn't mean their love and passion for their craft or work has waned for even a bit. The only thing that haters are to be convinced of. The least they can do is to be a little considerate at least. But leave it, किससे क्या expect कर रहे हैं हम भी. Number 4, the cameo and the post-credit scene. That cameo was single handedly the best thing that happened in Pathan, and the scenes they both had, the usual humor being intact, the camaraderie they shared, we all know that this is where mass cinema peaked. These are the moments we live for. And yeah, you just can't afford to miss the post credit scene. That has to be the most real and fun interaction ever. The cameo just lifts up the entire second half so much so that it's enough for us to ignore stuff that's faltering. Number 5. The screen time. I absolutely loved how so much screen time was bestowed upon John Abraham's character. Not gonna lie, I loved him the most in Pathan out of his entire filmography. That includes no smoking too. Oh my god, I've become such a massy person these days. Oof. Anyways, Deepika being the absolute queen that she is, this time as a sassier and sexier queen, she kills everyone with her katilana andaz. DP was a total bombshell in the film, a femme fatale that we needed in the spy universe. Unpredictable characters like hers excite me more into what's gonna happen next in the space. Her elan, her charm, each of her ravishing looks, everything added to the successful creation of the enigmatic heroine we all rooted for in the spy universe. The screen time given to John, Deepika, and Dimple Kapadia, and of course to the extended cameo, is a brilliant decision altogether. So for me, Pathan is mass done right. But obviously, no creation in this universe can be flawless, so let's take a look at the minor flaws. Number 1, CGI. So the film's budget is of INR 250 crores. It's been shot in so many foreign locations, and of course the action set pieces are quite expensive. Therefore, it feels like whatever was left, they saved that much for CGI. Especially the jetpack sequence is not up to the mark. However, this is a very minor flaw which also includes the ice skating scene. I am sorry, but Deepika looked terrible at it. Number 2, second half. I love the first half because that was pretty enjoyable and full of plot twists and surprises. Basically, the premise was set well, but the second half happened a lot like I had imagined it to be in those 5 to 10 minutes after the interval block. And this is, of course, barring the cameo, guys. Otherwise, how would I be so sure of who is going to play the cameo and what is going to happen? And the climax was also predictable on my part. So that was it. As such, I do not have any problem with anything else. Everything was pretty much in place. बस बेशरम रंग देख के बड़ी हंसी आ गई because of every other joke or video that we have seen on social media. One request is to all of you, basically moviegoers, to watch and celebrate Pathan in theaters because this is only going to revive Bollywood and give the glory back to all those people who have produced good cinema in so many years. I agree that several nonsensical stuff has been created in Bollywood lately that we all had to go through collectively, and that was painful. But let's not forget how stars, not only Shah Rukh, but Salman, Ajay, Akshay, Amir, have given us mostly good stuff to be proud of in those years. Let's restore our faith in our stars. Don't let mass cinema and mass experience die. Support Bollywood, not only South or other regional cinema, and most importantly, support good cinema, enjoy good cinema, and long live cinema. Thank you for sparing your time to listen to me. Lots of love. And yeah, this is a warning. Don't leave the theaters without watching the post credit scene. Please. Thank me later.